What is up, YouTube? Bomb Diggity here, and today we're back with another Market Watch video. It's been a few days since OPO8 released, so let's go take a look at what these prices are like for this set. Um, of course, guys, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself first. There will always be time to buy shiny cardboard. I am not a financial advisor, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on the market and what I think for this set. So let's get right into it. Box prices, guys. Box prices are under $100. Um, Everyone thinks this set was pretty mid. Um, I feel like that's a general consensus is that this set was pretty mid in terms of like really impacting the meta. Yeah, a few cards came out that have spiced up things, like changed a couple decks here and there, but overall there wasn't like a crazy like meta impacting leader or anything that came out in this set, at least so far. Um, that people are been really excited about. Um, there are a few cards here and there though that we will get into that are definitely getting included into decks and that might be worth picking up. But let's just get right into it. So first of all, we have the manga. Manga Raleigh. He's a pretty cool card. Sitting around the what 500 mark or 385 really. Wow. Have people been selling? They've been selling around like 430. Um, That is good for them. Mongarali here. It's pretty cool. Again, I don't really know. I don't know who he is as a character at all. Like I said, I'm not that far into the show. Um, so I don't really know half these characters or like what's their lore and if people like them or not. Like I know like the main characters. Uh, and like I'm just finished what I just finished the raid on Ennis Lobby, so I'm just right there. So half of this stuff I have no idea about their lore or anything, but I think people generally like him as a character, so that's pretty cool. You got a manga. You got the SPs for 4-drop Gecko, Bonnie, Searcher, Ace, Rush Ace, and Queen Blocker. Really good SPs, honestly, a really good lineup, and the Charlotte Pudding Searcher. So it was a rarity upgrade for Bonnie. I actually pulled one of these, so I was really happy about that. But it looks like all the SPs are really running around 70 to 80 bucks. Gecko, of course, is gonna get more love because we are about to enter the age of Dofi, guys. Everyone's been getting ready for Dofi. Uh, when I was at Nats, everyone was buying the Croc structure deck ST3. And a lot of people were buying ST4 as well, the Kaido structure deck to play Pudding and I think Kaido in this set, and the Big Mom stuff as well. So 3, 4, and 7. I saw those structure decks selling more than anything at Nats. But the Age of Dofi is here, guys. I mean, the structure deck basically shoots them up into a tier 1 deck. I would basically say tier 1 deck, top of the meta for OP 8.5 and rolling into OP 9 as we've seen some results in the East. So people definitely want to bling it out. This Gecko is an important part of that because it's the SP Gecko that you run 4 of in the deck, and that's why it's garnering the higher price compared to all the other SPs. Pudding is definitely the most popular leader in the set, and this card actually just looks crazy. Like I feel like this is my favorite leader out of the set. I really like the artwork on there. Um, as a leader, she seems all right. I've played against a decent amount of it on the sim, and it can get there. I just don't know how good in the meta this character and this leader is gonna be. We'll have to wait and see. We've only really had one big tournament so far, so we'll have to see as more results start coming out. But I think she'll be like a tier 1.5, maybe tier 2 character. Um, I actually plan to do a OPO8 tier list of my predictions on the meta and stuff. That'll be coming out probably either today or tomorrow. Um, as I've been doing a little more OPO8 testing. Queen, always good. Ploofy is about to have its resurgence as well, so this card might be played in there. I'm not sure if the list are running it. Like I said, I haven't really looked at any O9 or O8. This is like my third day of testing because Nats I was only just playing 7.5 that whole time. Just grinding Bonnie games for that. So I haven't really messed with anything, so what I have been enjoying so far in the OPO8 meta, I've been playing Zero, which we'll get into with some of the cards going later for that. That deck's been a lot of fun, and we've been messing around with Vegapunk and Kaido, and a little bit of Ploofy. I'm still running Queen on my Ploofy list, but with the structure deck cards that come out, we might have to change that. So we've just been testing that for right now. And of course Bonnie with Carrot, as we'll see down here. Carrot, this card did get bought out yesterday. like early in the morning, there was only like 2 listings up, and it went up to like $70, but it's definitely stabled out and been down to 40. Pudding as well. The searcher good for if you're playing pudding or any of the big mom stuff. That stuff is coming back. Marco, the second expensive leader. I have not tested Marco at all. I've seen some people testing it, like the pseudo Sakazuki, get the cycle card every turn and minus 2k power. It seems alright. Uh, we'll have to see what it does in the meta as well. Like I'm just really not sure on what any of these decks are gonna do. I know Kalgara is pretty cool. Another nice like yellow aggro deck, so a different kind of yellow play style than the traditional like slow, a bunch of trigger control kind of stuff. It's more like fast paced aggro. So that deck's pretty fun. You got your cheapest SP coming in is Tashigi. I mean, not many lists are playing this right now. I mean, the 3D2Y list are playing that. If you're on that leader, that deck's been pretty fun. I've tested that a little bit. So that runs this, but it's not as mainstream as most of these other SPs. And people just love Ace as a character, and they're. I think this is used in Shank, so I think that's why people are picking this up. The treasure rare of the set, the treasure rare Rocket Luffy is pretty sick. I really do like this artwork as well. Of course, this is still going to be run in Black Yellow Luffy and all that stuff. But I know those cereals were dropped and Nats for the pack, so I know people are probably trying to collect those to bling out their deck. But this is a good secondary. And if you like this art or the alt art more, it's really up to you. But both of those arts are pretty cool for Rocket Luffy. We talked about Carrot Jack is another good card that I think is going into most black decks now. I've seen some Lucci run it, seen 3DTY run it. I don't know if Moria is playing it. I don't know. I haven't really seen anyone play Moria yet in 08, but I know King lists are definitely running this card as well. Just overall another good black card coming out. Same with the Nami, another good generic yellow trigger card. Just pops a 5 or less. You just gotta trash a trigger, and then if you have 3 or less cards in your hand, draw 1. So it's really good in Vegapunk, of course, and we've been using it in Red, Yellow, Sabo, and those sort of decks. Now you got all the leaders. See, the leaders are all pretty cheap in this set. Like you got Pudding, you got Marco, but then all these other ones are right around the $30 mark for all 4 of them. So that's pretty good seeing leaders this cheap so early. You'd expect that they'll slowly go down over time depending on if they see play, but $30 for alt lead is I would say a very very good price. So that is good to see all them there. I'll probably want to pick up my set of all of them, of course. Black Maria is not. It's still like good, and it's still a really good card, right? But it's not that dominant to the extent that it would have been if Red Purple Law didn't get banned. If that card did not get banned, I see this card being at least like double the price. Because people would be playing 4 of it. It would be all over the place. Best card, best deck in the meta. So I'm kind of glad that leader is gone. And this card just sits like a normal alt art card, SR, just like all the other ones here. So it's not crazy out of control. Linlin as well has been using a lot, and regular Raleigh is sitting around 25 bucks. I mean, it really just. I think this card price is really depending on Shanks. If Shanks lists are running this card as like a 4 of or something, then I feel like this card might go up. If it's not, then it's probably still gonna just sit around this like $20 to $25 range. So if you need it, you might as well. You might want to just pick it up at that price. We'll just have to wait and see. I would just keep your eyes on that card as one to watch. Some of the other cheaper SR alts, you got Snake, Chopper. Nothing too crazy here. We finally get into our first regular art, Black Maria, starting off around 10 bucks. Like I said, I'm glad that this card isn't that prominent, or else I could see this easily being like a $20 to $40 SR, just like Borsellino and stuff back in the day. But sitting at 10 bucks, not a bad price for probably what people would say is the best SR in the set. She has dropped off tremendously, and I will probably pick up my playset. I'm still waiting on my one. I have one box on the way, so I'm kind of waiting on that before I buy cards to see what I need. But of course, my motto, I always just try and buy a playset of everything, just to be prepared for the meta and be able to build whatever deck I want. Still slowly catching up. I'm almost there, almost caught up with the game of having a playset of everything that's been released so far. But 08, I haven't really touched that much. I've only pulled a few packs here and there. and nothing crazy. So I need a playset of Black Maria, um, as well as we start getting to our other SRs down here. Jack sitting around $7, Nami $7 to $8 as well. They're just good generic SRs for their color, so I could see them just sitting around this price. Not a bad price to pick them up at. This Secret Kaido and Linlin is not that good. I feel like it's way too slow right now, but maybe someone will crack this eventually. But of course, getting a secret rare for $5 is not bad. I feel like that price is. I mean, it's a secret rare for $5. I feel like even if it eventually like goes down or goes up, I feel like you're not really getting ripped off at the $5 mark for a secret because it's really only one per box. So even though it's bad, maybe something in the future will help it. But for right now, we just $5 is fine. The two Dawn out of the double pack are sick. I was able to find two double packs, and I was able to get one of each Dawn, so I have both of these. And in person, they looked even better with all the texture and the foiling and stuff on those. I really, really do like these Dawn. The 9-drop Linlin, just like we said, Purple Luffy is slowly coming back in purple, and people are playing it in Kaido. It's like a good, like it's another good generic big, like boss monster for purple. Because you got like the Rush Kaido that pops, and then if you need to like gain more life, you could play this instead. Like a good mixture of both. So I've seen a lot of purple lists doing that, as well as this. I've seen people playing this in King and a bunch of stuff. So it's probably another good SR here for $5. I mean SRs for $5 as well is just I don't feel that bad about them. Carrot as well. I mean, mainly this is just getting played in Bonnie. I haven't really seen any other leader, or I mean, the Carrot leader. I haven't really seen that many people play that yet. But in Bonnie, I really like this card. Definitely picking up a playset. And this chopper, guys, Zero. The first O8 video I make on decks is probably gonna be Zero. I've been having so much fun playing that deck, and this chopper is just the engine of that deck, and it's slowly creeping up. It was like $2 the past couple days, but now you can see like 2 plus the shipping. It's going up to $3, so it's slowly creeping up. Zoro is making a little bit of a wave. Um, I don't know if this card's to get crazy or anything, but I'll probably definitely pick up my playset because it's just the engine of the whole deck, and it's really cool. Other than that, is there anything else? This Bonnie, I do like this in Vegapunk. I do like it in Red Yellow Sabo as well. Is a really good SR and it's really cheap and affordable. I would just all these dollar SRs, you know, I normally just pick up a playset. They're so cheap, might as well just get them. The Kaido as well. I've been using 3-2-Y and other stuff. S Snake I've tested in Vegapunk, and I haven't really tried anything else, but I do like it's like another beige basically. And you got this Newgate, which is so cheap. I have not seen any deck run this yet. Maybe Marco lists are running it, but like I said, I haven't really looked into Marco that much. But under $1 for SR, might as well just pick up a playset. That's my my motto. Now getting down to the commons and rares, stuff you might want to consider picking up. The Who's Who, of course. If you're playing Calgar, you're gonna need all the yellow stuff. But if you're playing Zero, you're gonna want your Correas, your Hiking Bears, your Robsons, and what else from this set? Um, and I think that's it. In that chopper, really. I think that's it from '08. But of course, all the stuff down here is just really cheap and affordable. You can just buy your playsets, all bulk stuff. If you need any of these specific cards, just scan through the prices real quick. Yeah, I think that is gonna be it for this video. This video, I just wanted to keep it talking about OP08. Um, I will do another market watch. I might even do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Where I'll take a look at the whole market, look at some specific cards I think are worth picking up. And yeah, I'm back from Nats. My computer, I finally got it back up and running. So we're ready to start pumping out content again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, really helps me out. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe for more One Piece content coming soon. Until next time, YouTube, we'll see you later.